welcome to class. So today we're going to be learning how to make a 6-piece skirt. And we're going to be learning from this book, pattern making for the 6-piece skirt, yes. So we're going to be learning it from this book, pattern making for the shape the African woman. So it depends on the edition that you're using. If you're using the latest edition, anyway, just go through the chapter for 6-piece skirts. You'll see the formula, the guidance, like the details. I'll give you the text after the class, so it will give you how to calculate it. So when you want to make a 6-piece skirt, all from this book, pattern making for the shapely African woman, we're going to start with determining how many yards that you're going to need for the dress. Like just your skirt alone, you're going to determine how many yards that you're going to need. Most times people think that it's for mothers, or it's not just for mothers alone. It's not okay to go to a fashion school and you don't know how to make a 6-piece skirt that mothers and others do. So we're working on 6-piece skirt making. So first, determine number of yards. So we are going to work with 3 to 4 yards. 4 yards is the maximum that we're going to work with for now, because we're going to use hardest gum tape for this one. As of the time you get to intermediate class, you're going to be using crayon line to hem the edges. Your own will not be hard, just like their own now, it flows. But this one, we don't want it to flow, we want it to be hard constant. We're going to use hardest gum tape from the knee all the way down. So we're going to be working with a minimum of 3 yards and a maximum of 4 yards for now, okay? Don't ever accept anyone giving you a skirt with a fabric 2.5 yards, 2 yards. It has a way of messing up your work. So from 3 yards, in fact, I don't even like the idea of 3 yards for a 6-piece skirt. You're going to start with 3.5 yards, 3.5 yards. It's going to give you that flow. So it's like a mermaid skirt. It's fitted up to the knee length and it flares. So it's 3 pieces in front and 3 pieces on the back. So this is the format. It's going to be like this. Can you see? Can you see this there? Let me draw the side piece separately so that you can see and understand. Like this, like this, like this, like this. This is what the side piece looks like. So when you join it, it's kind of gives a frame. Okay, so I drew this and this separated. So this is center front, this is side front. So you connect this and this and this and this. Can you see? So this is where it's joined. So you can see that this whole place is fitted, right? And then this place now has a flare effect. So first, we already talked about deciding the number of yards of fabrics that we're going to work with. To be nice to your brother, okay? No needles, stay needles there. So then number 2, we are going to convert the number of yards to inches. You're working with a measuring tape, so you can see that your tape is graded in inches. So you're going to use your tape graded in inches. So you're going to convert the number of yards you're working with to inches. So 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. Are we following? Then let me say we are working with 3.5 yards. So someone should press the calculator. 3.5 yards would be 36 times 3.5. So 36. So someone should press the calculator. 36 times 3.5. Okay, 126. Okay, so we have 126 inches. So this 126 inches now, we call it total inches. Are we following? So now, when we're working with 6-piece skirts, we're going to start work with the center piece. Are we following? We're starting work with the center piece. So now, when we've converted it to inches, then number 3, you're going to subtract tail. Subtract tail. Your tail is like saying, oh, keep this thing for me, I'm going to use it later. The number of inches you want to use for the tail, you're going to subtract it before you share every other thing. So you're going to subtract tail. We are not using anything that is more than 15 inches inches for this one because you're adding harness gum stay, and you don't want it to point and move upward, so we're not using more than 15 inches. So our tail now 15 inches. So what we will have now is 26 inches minus 15 inches. Okay, so let's do the calculation together. So this is our total inches, right? Are we following? So this is our total minus 15, which is for our tail, right? So 6 minus 5, okay, so we have 111, right? So this is called the remaining inches. You will have to do this now step by step because you don't want a situation where you're making an outfit for somebody. Let's say you're working with red fabric and you don't have to call the customer, your material I didn't calculate so when making the skirt. So that's what we avoid. So this is the Pashmatic stuff of it. It's all detailed in the book. So you can order on Amazon if you're not ordering from Nigeria. So we have 111 inches. So this is now the remaining inches. For us to get the foot width, this is the foot width. The wideness at the tail. That's the wideness at the base. You see the wideness, each one has a wideness, right? That wideness from A to B, you see how wide the down is? It is called the foot width. So we've talked about the calculations, right? Each one number one. So this is our center piece. We are starting with the thing here. We're starting with the center piece. So this is what we are going to do. You get the length of your skirt, the full length, okay? From where your band is supposed to start. Assuming you have a full length of 45 inches. For now, the paper you cut, to avoid confusion, just cut a paper length of 45 inches. You can now add hem allowance, okay? Are you following? Yeah. So you can now add hem allowance of 0.5 inches. Then your length is the same length, so including your band. We will cut out 1 inch later for your band from now. Okay. So what you do now is when you measure it, your foot width A to B is that last one we got, that 18 point something that we got, that's your foot width. Okay. So you measure your foot width here as the wideness of this piece. You cut it out on your paper. Okay, so when you so this is our foot width. From here to here, foot width. From here to here, foot width. Total. Okay. So now that we have that as our foot width, from this upper part now to this place, you measure your hip position, your hip line. Assuming your hip is 10, for people that are precise, their hip will be 10. So other people will be like 8, 9, those are slimmer. So hip line. We are following, right? Yeah. So from this almost part, you come down and measure your knee length. Knee length minus 3 inches. So we call this fake knee. We minus 3 inches so that it will start the cut, the flare will start higher above, the flare will start above, so that the person can walk. Do you understand? So that the person can walk well. Then this is the full length of hem, right? We are following, right? Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is to measure round hip divided by 2 times the number of pieces. Now this formula is general. You're making an 8-piece skirt is general. You're making a 12-piece skirt is general. Do you get? Round hip divided by 2 times the number of pieces plus 0.5 inches. Yeah, you might need to do so in this other class. Yeah. Okay, so do you understand? This is a general formula. So even if you want to make 8-piece skirt tomorrow, you can use this formula. So our round hip measurement, let's say it's 40, divided by 2 times, what's the number of our pieces? 6. Okay, 6. 2 times 6 plus 0.5. So 40 divided by 12 plus 0.5 inches. So please press your calculator. 40 divided by 12.
No, it's
3.6333. Okay, so you have 3.633 something.
Sorry,
right?
3.8.
Okay, 3.8 only. Okay, so that's what we have now, right? So you are going to start from here. We're going to call here. Okay, we're going to now fold our paper because because you're drafting it. This new paper now is what you fold into two. You have, assuming our foot width is 18.5. You will come now and fold the 18.5 so that you can now have 9. Why? Because you want a pattern that is symmetric. What is happening at the left is happening at the yes, from here to here is giving you like 18.5 or so. So you have to fold it. So let's say we now go ahead to fold this one now. Same center. So you now put round hip divided by 4. Round hip divided by 12 plus 0.5. You measure it and mark. You measure it and mark. You connect and connect it to this place. So that by the time you open it, you can now have the shape as your center. So ask me your question. So this is the back. You said? This is the front. This is the front. This is the front. This is the full one where you've opened it.
Okay, you're just explaining how
Yes. So that's
what we get here is the same thing what we did.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Because you did 3.8. It's not approximately 4.
No, not approximately.
No, I'm just saying before you wrote in the book.
Okay. No, I used another calculation. I used another measurement. Maybe I used 42 or something. So
because it's the same thing. So we use 4. And this is 3. Because the 4 is constant.
No, it's not constant. Your own will be slimmer than her own because of the buttocks, the hips. Round hip, that's a fixed formula. Round hip divided by 2 times the number of pieces. So your own will be smaller than hers. Her own will be bigger than yours. So based on the hip sizes. So when you see someone who is slim and the hip this thing is small, like okay, or if it's someone that is slim and their center piece is too wide and the side piece is now looking small, it's an aberration, it's not well calculated. So that's why we work on it based on hip sizes, okay? So we can proceed, right? So it is not from here to here, it's not fixed. We are coming to the round hip. So the bigger the hip, the better, the bigger it is.
Wow. It's the from going to now. It's the from here now.
Lowest to hip have never given never. Except that they high waist. So is it this low waist I'm looking at that they another low waist? No. Except you started from high waist. High waist maybe above your navel or something. You can give me a but low waist.
But is it correct?
Yes, low waist to hip is okay.
My own give me 10.
Your low waist to hip. Your low waist to hip should give you like 6, 7. Highest 8. That is okay. Low waist to hip. You said low waist to hip. That's what you said. No. Okay, so you're going to make alterations to your center piece, okay? So now I'm going to come down from this place. I'm coming down by 1 inch on my waistband. The waistband is going to be 1.5 inch. So I'll come down by the 1 inch and cut it down. It's going to be 1.5 inch. So by the time we now take our sewing allowance away from here, we would have succeeded in taking off 1.5 inch, which we are going to replace by adding a physical band. Can you follow me? Okay, so that's it for the center piece. So for the side piece, we are going to get the foot width measurement.
We are still at the front, Abby.
Yes. We are still at the front. So this is our side piece. That same foot width that you got, initially I got 18 in my own. Okay. So if I got 18 in mine and you got 18 too, I'm just assuming. So you do your calculations based on the fashionatics that we did earlier. So assuming we got 18, so we have 18A, let's call here X and Y, R and S, whatever. going to do, we are going to mark the same lines that you marked on your center piece here. Here, here. Are we following? The same lines. So now what you're going to do now is that you're going to carry this paper now and place here. You carry this paper and place it. You cut it out from your paper. Carry it, place here and fold. No, yes, as it is folded like that. Carry it. Let me get another one. So now this side piece now we're going to carry it. We'll place it here on top of this one. I'll show you a sample. We'll go to the table and do this one. We'll place this side now. We'll turn it this way and place it. So it will take this shape. Then you cut out here totally. Okay? We're cutting it out. Then you carry this one and place together on this side. And you come here and do high waist divided by 4. That's so you start from here. So what you have is high waist divided by 4 minus what you have here. Let me call here AB. Okay? Minus AB. High waist divided by 4 minus AB. 3.85. So whatever it is you have there is high waist measurements. So what you now have here is, let me call here CD. It's the same measurements actually. You know it's same measurements. So what you now do is round hip divided by 4 minus the same thing you have here. CD equal to X. Then round knee. For a round knee measurement, what you do is hip divided by 4 minus 1.5 inches. Okay? So assuming that what you have there, let me say for this place now, assuming you have 10 for hip divided by 4. So hip divided, that's, let's say it's 10. So when you, for this one now, assuming you have 8 inches, okay? Sorry, for this one now, you're supposed to have like 8.5. That's 10 minus 1.5 now on the knee. So that the skirts won't hold too much. If you do minus 2, it will hold too much. So if you're supposed to have 8.5 here, you still come here and now do 8.5 minus whatever it is you have here. It will give you what is supposed to be here. Let me do theory finish. When I do theory, we go to table and do practical. So I'll come here and connect. The one on the hip is always bigger. The one on the knee is always smaller. You connect it. Then you come here and add sewing allowance of 3 inches. Don't worry, I'll explain the 3 inches later to you. So you add sewing allowance of 3 inches. Add 3 inches. So all these are all explained in the text. Pattern making for the Shikwi African woman. Okay, so here, so you can now see this is what the side will most likely look like. Okay, so let's go over. Thank you. So let's go over to the table and let's go. So this is the center front piece, right? So this is our center front piece. So we're going to cut it out. So get your scissors so I can cut it out. As it is like this. Remember, we're still going to cut out 1 inch from the waistline. Cut it out. Make this one now exactly the foot width by exactly the length. Cut it out so that we can have a rectangle. The wideness of the rectangle. Exact foot width. Yes, 21. Yes, and full length, exactly. So now just measure it and put it on. Okay. So you have your this is your foot width again. The total foot width and the length. Sorry. So this is the length of the paper. And this is the foot width, which is it 21 points? 1.5. Okay. So I want you to place your center front pattern on top of it. Just place your center front. No, don't open it. So just leave it like that as it is folded. Make sure that the tip, this place now, make sure that it is touching this tip.